So I have this like experience in my life right now where I'm trying to see what all the universe is about and why it's so vast and it's so open and it's so directionless. And in my recent findings, I found out that there's things that maybe I don't want to happen that I thought I did. I thought my ego wants my ex-boyfriend really bad. But my soul has outgrown him. Like, I don't know if I need him because I don't know that he needed me. Have you ever felt like God is trying to tell you something and saying, you can't have this one? Even though you want them so bad, you can't have them? And it's like, but no, but then you lie to yourself and you say, no, I can have him. No, I can have him. And then God says, no, you can't. But sometimes I realize too late that there's always something and someone you're bound to be with in the darkest of hellish nights. And sometimes it's me down here with you singing music right now, drinking a pint. Hello and welcome to the end of the world. I hope you're doing well down here. I mean, I know I'm not, but I hope you're doing better than I am. I recently discovered yesterday that I'm kind of possibly suffering from brain damage due to a lot of frequencies in this home. Having been here the last 8 months, I didn't realize it, but my brain was actually being scrambled. There were things happening to my brain, and I didn't realize it in time. I didn't actually know at all that there was a problem until a roommate came here and they were getting like headaches and things. And I was like, wait, so is it like really uncomfortable? And they said, yeah, it's like really uncomfortable being here. And I had no idea that I was hearing these frequencies and I was being subjected to these high action around my head or anything, like any EMF protection or anything. And so, I believe that I have experienced some level of brain damage from being here. As long as I have been, like, they were here just a short while, and I mean, I guess they're still here, so I don't know how long they'll be here, but they've not really been here too long. And in the discussions I've had, I was like, you guys really have headaches like that? And he thinks there's something far more sinister going on here. And I agree. I think there's something going on. I think my mind gets scrambled, and I think that I'm in some level of hell, and it's like I don't deserve to be here. I definitely deserve to have better. It's the same with my ex. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, he was beautiful, and he cared about me, and he tried to protect me from things that were trying to hurt me. But you know, I don't want to be that girl. Do I? Do I want to be that girl that goes back to an ex and can't just leave him be and can't just go be in love with somebody new and somebody that is good to me and kind to me and would never break up with me on my birthday? Like, I'm not that girl, right? I'm not that girl to settle, right? I mean, I just think that my brain is mush. And I think that I want the wrong things. And instead, I should move on because I'll be fucking miserable forever if I go back. I mean, it's not that he's not a good guy. He really is. It's just, there's so many memories that we have and so many things that just, it's like I never get to be with them. And it's just like, that'll just always be how it is, right? We never actually get to have each other without stopping the world and causing World War III. Is that what it is? Sometimes I think that fear is a frequency I choose all too often. And I think it's there because I don't know what I'll do without him. I really loved that man more than anything. But I don't think he loves me the way that I thought he did. And I just, why would I do that to myself? No, I'm serious. Maybe I need to love myself more than this. God, that's just such a cheap shot. Go back to the past of the ex that broke your heart. Like, why? Is he even sorry? Is he? Is he even sorry? Because you know what? Somebody has to love me. And it's going to have to be me. And I'm going to have to love myself so much that I even leave him behind. Because honestly, was he good for me? No, he wasn't. And like, I deserve better. I deserve better. God, and I hate that. I do. But sometimes you have to choose your head over your heart. Of course, your heart wants them, but your head knows better. Sometimes you just leave well enough alone and say, fine. Fair is fair. And maybe him losing me was the best thing for him, Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the universe saying, fair is fair, and he doesn't get to have you because he doesn't deserve you. Maybe God knows more than I do, Maybe. Maybe my stupid ego that tries to force things to happen and it shouldn't be for. I should instead just relax and just say, okay, God, whatever. You say it's bad, but I don't want it. If you say the future for me looks brighter than the past, then I'll go to the future. I'll go wherever you lead, God. And sometimes that's how you have to live. Sometimes that's the only way you can live. Sometimes that's the only way you get to live. As if you move on and thank the lessons, thank the beauty, thank the experiences, but also know that you're dying. Because I am quite convinced that none of us will be here. I don't think this matrix is going to live much longer or something. I don't know. Maybe it does live forever and we just don't plug into it, or I don't know. But it's a very weird simulation and it's starting to act funny. And I'm tired of people hurting me that don't deserve to be hurting me. I don't deserve to be targeted the way that I've been targeted, and I really believe that. I really believe I'm innocent and free to go. And I'm gonna go to God. It's like in my soul, I'm going to God when other people say that I shouldn't. And that's kind of, I think, a big deal. And that's, I think, when end of days is here, is when you have to go to God, even if other people say you can't. Like, you have to go love God. You have to go love yourself, even when other people say you shouldn't. All I know is I'm not sure what happened to my brain while I was here, but there was this frequency, this very loud frequency here. And I don't know how long it's been here. I couldn't hear it because it was too low or high. I don't know what it is exactly, but I wasn't able to tune into it because there was just too much loudness around the house. Like there was too many people and too many energies, and it finally quieted down. Everybody finally left and I had the whole house to myself. And that's when I started hearing this loud buzzing, like a very loud buzzing. And then I was like, wait, what? And then my roommate came home and I said, wait, are you guys serious? Like there is a frequency like that's been here this whole time. And yeah, it turns out this has, I think, been causing brain damage for me. And it doesn't help that when I was a child, I was also abused terribly. And I basically, I got split personalities when I was a kid. And so I think that it's me coping with the fact that the world's ending and I'm learning I have multiple personalities all at the same time. Can you believe that? And maybe God is trying to punish me or love me, but he has no idea how much I love my ex. And I would do anything to save him, but I can't. Maybe he doesn't get to get saved. Maybe it's his own merit. Sometimes you can't save somebody. And I tried to save so many people. On my journey through this long, tedious journey, 15 years I've been on my spiritual journey, and I tried to save so many souls. I tried to get it right. I tried to tell so many people so many things. Down to the point of legit brain damage. And the fact that people rarely listen to the truth that I know. Sometimes God just closes doors because it's not really right for you. And I loved my ex. You have no idea. He was a protector, and he really did love me. I thought. But honestly, who's to know? Who knows if he really loved me? I'll tell you one thing. You don't learn who really loves you until you're not with them anymore. And then you see, did they really change? Did they? So, anyway, did they change? Okay, thank you for listening. There's so many people in here that don't ever say anything. And I kind of wish more people would chime in and say hi and at least let me know that you hate my guts instead of just hiding in the shadows, hating me for free. You know, I had a 0 people in here earlier, and yet people were still talking to me, which proved me right. I was right the whole time. I had people stalking me and wishing my downfall and trying to ensure that no one could ever hear my voice and my story and my testimony. It makes sense. I had all these people in the shadows that were still able to talk to me and hurt me and cast spells and send shit my way. But yet the screen said no one was listening, so I had no idea they were listening. So I would be talking to myself, and then they just listen in when they're not supposed to, and they've been hiding like that, like little cockroaches, and it's just gross. It's a violation of my privacy. So anybody who's ever like been in here when it says 0, you've been part of the illusion that has hurt me. I literally was using this today as a way to sing and to clear energy when nobody was here, and I was just singing to myself. And people were in here actually stealing that energy from me. And I had no idea. And it's 0 people. I had no idea. These people should be ashamed of themselves. They're sitting here with these little viewers. This little channel, they have no views. They're literally getting nothing, no traction anywhere, and they still get harassed and stalked and targeted and dox threats and shit. And that is crazy to me. Women like me that have small platforms and they have goose eggs. They have zero people watching, 0 likes, and these motherfuckers still sit in here and hurt you when you have nobody in there. When it's saying that you're not getting any recognition, any traction, any, like,